Okay, you read the title. This is my problem, or the problem with Gorilla Tag fan games. So, the thing I find most endearing and enchanting about Gorilla Tag is exploration, basically. I love the fact that, sadly, it doesn't happen in fan games, but when you play Gorilla Tag, you are not given a hub world that tells you where every map is. Maybe a green sign near it telling you that you're leaving a certain map, but there's no indication of where everything is. You just hop in and you see holes and you're like, well, I guess I'll just walk through here. But in Gorilla Tag fan games, that's not the case. You're dropped into a world with multiple tunnels that God knows where they lead to. And all you need to do is walk up to one, and there's a big flashy sign that tells you, oh, this is the horror mode. Oh, this is the low gravity mode. Oh, this is a copy of that one map from Gorilla Tag. So, yeah, it's just, there's no exploration involved. Things that, Gorilla Tag fan games got right until they were wrong were, unlocking different cosmetics through achievements and finding them in different maps and different game modes. Achievements are an amazing way to keep people playing your game. And then adding cosmetics and new collectibles on top of just having the achievement itself is amazing. And should keep your players invested, right? Well, amazingly, it's not how it works. Because, every Gorilla Tag fan game I've played, other than, maybe 2 or 3 of them, are the same old thing. One hub world, bunch of tunnels, different game modes. So many purchasable items, fake mod menus, and yeah. Also, one of my least favorite things is the non-originality of the models. They're all the same. They just look. They're just hyper-realistic faces that are honestly terrifying on really, really badly textured bodies. And none of them have very good names. Things like Big Scary or Seabus. Or, let me think of another. Things like those, and what else do I have? Yeah, like Yeeps. And Penguin Paradise. Those are all amazingly creative names. But then there's things like Cube Runners, which, mind you, is a very amazing game that I have been playing constantly. But the things like like just wordplay, different monkeys, gorillas, apes, baboons, capuchins, things like those with the words runners or chasers or things like that. They're not very creative, and they just take creativity out of the project. And honestly, I'm gonna be straightforward and on it. I fell victim to that kind of stuff too, because on my Scratch account, I post things that I want to add to a Gorilla Tag fan game that I can hopefully one day make, but I don't have a PC at the moment, so it's basically going to be kind of a ripoff of Cube Runners, but we're not cubes, we're circles. So, freak you, Cube Runners. No, it's going to be, the art style is going to be almost exact like Cube Runners, but the faces are not going to be like normal drawn faces. They're going to be pixel art, and yeah. This is beautiful. But, no, I fell victim to the bad naming scheme. And I thought I was being original because everybody just uses wordplay of the word monkey, so I used the word silly with it spelled with an I, not a Y. So that, and then sadly, that would have been a fine name if I had come up with something better after it, but I came up with the name Silly Runners. And yeah, I did not know at the time what Cube Runners was, but I didn't even know if it existed, honestly. But yeah. I just wrote the name and no personality to it. So it sucked, obviously. But yeah. But what? So. But one of the most popular reasons gtag fan games are popular is because of the horror modes. Horror modes are something that have been a staple in almost every gtag fan game. They're all either a very poorly made 3-level pack with crappy design, crappy jump scare, and darkness for no reason. All honestly are better than anything I could ever make. I did, and yes, Silly Runners also did fall victim to the horror mode curse. I was gonna add horror mode. I still am, because I want to be a good fan game that people are gonna play. Not like my YouTube channel with like 3 subscribers and me averaging 1 view, which is from my family TV. But yeah. the game, it's really all you have to do is build a map, put the textures, find some way to add multiplayer, and you've basically got it all. Because there's so many games that are just hangouts. But what I think makes a Gorilla Tag fan game as good as they can be is definitely when they experiment with things that people aren't using. Like when people add a game mode that you've never seen before, or a type of cosmetic that you don't see very often. Things like that, those are so cool to see. And I just get a rush of excitement because we're not used to good fan games. And trust me, all the fan games I play for a reason, because they are good. But things that I stopped playing because they bore me, because they're the same thing every time. Those fan games are not the ones I would tell my friends, hey, hop on this game. And there's examples from earlier. Big Scary was the pinnacle of what a horror game should be like, but everyone just sees them, they're like, I want to make a horror game like Big Scary. But then the product that they create is so different from the example that it's no longer inspired. And not saying it's bad for the game not to be like what it's supposed. It's what's it called? Inspiration, because that's what the game is meant to do. But there's so many ways it could go wrong. You could basically just be creating a copy of that game, ripping off all its textures, all its animations, the whole game itself. Or you could diverge from it in such a toxic way, it's not even inspired. It's just, hey, I should be as popular as this game. Even though I draw nothing from it, and I actually draw from this game made by this creator that's now famous because of this game. And it's just, honestly, it's just so hard to find a game that's good. Because I'm a sucker for the locomotion. The way you move around in Gorilla Tag. I've become so mesmerized by it. And the feeling of a new slate that I got when I first downloaded Cube Runners and I got sent to a tutorial and I just dropped in a random place being told, hey, this is where all the maps are. That's why I value the games like Big Scary and Yeats. And I think they should have a game mode that they're famous for. instead of having like Cube Run, there's a hallway of games that you can play.
Look, you stand here. No, you stand here till when he comes. You guys need to stand here until he comes.
That don't diverge from the normal. That don't diverge from the normal things. Normal Gorilla Tag fan game. Gorilla Tag fan games, they're just all the same. And that's why the ones that I like the most are the ones that are nothing like. They're nothing like Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag is a tag-based game, obviously centered around gorillas. So when
I swear, you can even look right there. I'm not
so when the subject isn't about when the subject isn't playing tag and it's when the subject is being scared instead of playing tag like big scary ones. Or you aren't a gorilla or any type of monkey, you're a fish. Like freaking what's it called? Yeeps. Or when you're not even playing tag, you're playing hide and seek. And you can build these things. Or when you're not just in a world with a bunch of maps, you're in a single map that can branch off to huge locations. Like, those kinds of things are what make Gorilla Tag fan games, not pickpockets or money grabbing schemes. So to end it off, basically, I love Gorilla Tag, and the fan games are good for when you're bored of the game itself. You don't want to play tag, maybe you want to play hide and seek, maybe you want to get scared. These games are so good for what they are, but I can't stress the fact that if you're not having fun, sorry about that, but if you're not having fun with the game, because the game isn't fun, and all you are doing is just running around waiting for the monster to find you, or waiting, trying to buy every cosmetic, or looking for modders, or just trying to find how to do glitches. It's not fun, but when they try, it's amazing. But if all you're doing is slapping together bad models with bad textures and calling it a fan game, you're not a fan. And that basically concludes the video.
My friend told me this is a game where you can like drive a car. Is that true?
It basically just concludes
Then why is there a car right there?
everything that I thought would happen. I just wanted to say that this game and the Gorilla Tag fan games that actually try are some of the best things I've ever seen. So if you're making a fan game, don't try to be like every other fan game that has a bunch of views. and a bunch of downloads. Because most of those downloads are people trying to see if this game diverges from the normal scheme of things. But I guess what I'm trying to say is just diverge a little, but not too much that you're nothing like the product you tried to be.
Yeah.
So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that I've either entertained you, hopefully, or at least informed you about what I believe. But all I really want to say is thanks for watching. And
I'm getting my daily.
yeah, thanks for watching. Give me more, or not more, just give me any, because I don't have any yet. Gorilla Tag fan game suggestions that I should play. These are the ones I already have. You can pause if you want to.
Guys, I don't want to.
But this is what I have.
Do you want to play minigame?
Yeah. But hope you have a blessed day. Yeah. Bye.